All right, General, it's kind of good to be back somewhat normalcy here with the Memorial Day event. I know we had one last year. People are feeling a little bit better today for Memorial Day.
It is. I think this is a good indication that we're well on our way to normalcy, if you can use that term. But it brings out the best in all of us. When you come to a ceremony like this, it is who we are. And when you get people turning out to pay attention to those that made the ultimate sacrifice, there can't be any more meaningful ceremony than this one. And so it feels good not only to be here without a mask on, but to see other people shaking hands and thanking each other for who we are. And especially when you look at monuments behind us and you start to look at the names on them, if you hold your ear real close, you'll hear a story. And every one of those names has a story. So I think it's really important for all of us to continue to ask people, what is your story? And listen to it. And so thank you for being here.
It was my pleasure to be here. Thank you for your service.
And your son did a wonderful job.
He did a great job. Thank you.
The national anthem.
One more question. Memorial Day is not about barbecues and beaches. Not a good beach day anyway, but it's about, thinking of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, right?
It started back in 1868 when it was called Decoration Day. And communities like this would go to the local cemeteries and place flowers, and they would decorate the graves. And then it morphed into what we know today as Memorial Day. So that tradition continues, and it's good to see people actually remembering what it is all about, rather than the barbecues and picnics and all the things that sometimes take precedence here and there.
Those are nice, but this is a special day.
It is.
Thank you.
We hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Vice Commander Jim Kashan, Junior Vice Commander Don McCall, Vice Adjutant Brian Sedgwick, Sergeant Round Paul Iannelli, Vice Commander Jim Kashan, Junior Vice Commander Don McCall, Vice Adjutant Brian Sedgwick, Sergeant Round Paul Iannelli, to the family. And ladies, I also would like to recognize post-19 members Tony Torres, who leads our policymakers, not the veterans themselves. Sometimes the mission is clear-cut. In World War II, millions were liberated and truly evil regimes were toppled. Revolution. And that sacrifice is painfully shared by the Gold Star families and close friends of these heroes. Most of us will not truly understand the depths of their despair and ways that provide for their families. And we can look at their surviving brothers and sisters in arms and say, thank you for your service. Our organization, the American Legion, more than 1,600 Americans have lost their lives fighting in covert operations in Cold War battles that occurred between the designated war periods since the attack on Pearl Harbor. We honor their sacrifice as to war when all other options have been fully considered. War is often not the best policy, but the heroes that wars produce are the best of America. Thank you for
whatever time we had them. So my first prayer is, God, on behalf of all those gathered here today, will you please give us the strength